Hey guys, Gary here from RV Living Life. Just enjoying it down in Florida where it's hot. I was under my coach and I just want to show a few things I found. I was quite surprised. Here I have a hanger bracket for my exhaust from my front Cummins generator. And you can see the rubber is deteriorating there and it's, about to fall off. And I hadn't looked under my coach in, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, like really crawl around and look underneath. But I noticed it was falling apart. So I went on Amazon, of course, and they have everything, and I managed to get a new hanger bracket, I think the next day, or maybe I had to wait one day, I don't know. But it came pretty quick, and it was a relatively easy change. I'm going to just show you here, I hung up the pipe with some bungee cords just so it wouldn't fall off. The bolts I had sprayed with WD-40 a couple days in advance, and then again the day before. So when I went to take everything apart, it came apart quite easily. Except for one of the lag bolts up in the top bracket. It broke the head off immediately as soon as I put a wrench on it. So I got some vice grips in there, wiggle it around, and popped right out. And I put new lag screws in it, just had some in the toolbox there, about an inch longer than the ones that were originally on it, but that doesn't matter, they're the right size, and they went in and they were secure. Worked really well. And here I'm just tightening everything up by hand because I like to do that. I like to feel how tight everything is, but there's a job well done there. Anyway, on to the next thing. I noticed that one of the seals involved with the hydraulic jack there, it's just kind of a dust ring. It was hanging down there, so I cleaned it up. I used a Mr. Clean magic eraser and then just a blue scrubby pad from the sink in the kitchen, but I had just washed these in the washer a few days before, so they were dried out and nice and clean. And I just cleaned all the dust off the bottom of the jack there and off of the ring itself. And the ring, I probably scuffed it up a bit, make it nice and sticky. I used some glue that is good for rubber and steel, because a lot of these glues, you got to be careful. If they're not for rubber, they'll actually melt the rubber when you put the glue on it. So I'll show you in the description what I used. It actually worked quite well. I cleaned it up, put some glue on it, held it in place, and it was done. And then on to the next job. I have a large muffler on the back of the coach. We got a 450 Cummins. And everything's in good shape there except for the straps. I noticed that one of the straps was broken. So I got in there and I reached around and undid the bolts, and there it is, a broken, rusty strap for the muffler. Now I tried to wiggle that muffler around. It is in there because it's welded in, attached to everything all the way around, but that strap is broken, so I replaced it. It was not a big deal. The strap that came off was completely rotted, and the one I'm putting on is galvanized. It probably would have been nicer to get something in stainless, but I can only, use what I can get off of Amazon at the moment. This will last a couple of years, I'm sure, a good galvanized strap. And I was quite surprised at how quick this project went. I thought that changing these straps would be a battle, but really I was able to just reach a socket wrench up there and just loosen it right off, and it was really quite easy. And this strap here went so well. This was the broken one. The one at the other end had not broken yet, but I decided, since the first one went so well, let's change them both. I believe in, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but here it was almost broke. And I'm laying there and I have strap and all my tools with me, so might as well fix it. You can see the broken one there. It looked like it was doubled up, but it wasn't. It was just a big long stretch of it was folded into itself. Somebody was too lazy to cut it, I guess. But whatever. Anyway, the new strap went on pretty easily. I used all the original bolts. I cleaned them up with WD-40 and put everything back together nicely. And it worked out quite well. And these were some jobs that I had never really even knew about. I was putting the LED lights on my coach. There's a video coming up for that. And I started to look around and noticing these things. And I thought, gee, I haven't been under here in a while. So it makes me wonder, have you guys been under your coach lately? Maybe you need to take a look. Definitely needed some work on the exhaust hanging, that's for sure. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.